All right, y'all. My name is Ashley. This is Mystical Tarot. Um, let's get into it. It's been quite a morning. I did a reading for myself. Sometimes I get so caught up in my emotion towards this is why it's hard to read yourself, by the way. Just a little tarot insight. It's hard to read yourself because you're so attached to the outcome. It's hard to see the actual messages and interpret them properly because you're so emotional about it. It's like you're so tied to what everything means that you can't just receive the meaning. Yeah. A message for whoever is watching this video. These readings are timeless. So if you're watching this after April 2022, welcome. My name is Ashley. I'm a tarot reader. I'm 23. If you want a personal reading from me, I will have them linked in the description down below. Okay. When I tried to film this earlier, I got a little distracted. But it was a message similar. This card came up. This is about being out in the cold, right? And some of you may interpret that as being out in the cold by yourself. But in this card, they're there together. You're not going to be alone, even if you're going through a winter period this spring, or whenever you're watching this. It's also not your first rodeo. So even though I can see that this is going to be a little bit of a turbulent time for you, this is not, you have the foundation that you need to be able to like weather the storm almost, right? You have the experience, you have the financial backing. It could be financial backing, it could be just like a energetic foundation, or the seeds, because Ace of Pentacles, right? The seeds, physical material seeds that you've planted to in preparation for this time, are going to come through. The one thing that I want you to focus on going forward is working on your own ability to take initiative and take action during this time. You're not quite out of the storm of being able to go into recovery mode almost. Like this is about you still needing to stay on your toes a little bit and not go into recovery mode just yet. You can go into recovery mode soon, but like just not quite right now. You still need to be a little bit proactive and active in whatever else you need to do, weathering this storm. That was a message for somebody. The next thing, and again, you're not alone. The next thing I'm seeing is the Three of Cups, the High Priestess. So Three of Cups, High Priestess, Seven of Pentacles, excuse me, Queen of Wands reversed, and the Strength is upright. This is powerful. I feel like there's a lot going on around you. I'm seeing there's a lot going on around you, and you don't feel, excuse me, oh my God, you don't feel quite yourself, or quite like on kilter, right? But your environment and the things that you're doing, like you're maintaining the external, which is helping you feel more normal, almost. Like everything around the Queen of Wands, even though she's reversed and not necessarily feeling her full self, um in being, let me describe what herself would be, uh in being, like, very in it, very loquacious, very like talkative, very vibrant, right? She's not quite feeling herself, but friends are good. Her intuition is strong as fuck, or their intuition is strong as fuck. um Seven of Pentacles is upright, so the things that you're nurturing and are still growing, and you're maintaining that, right? And even though you're not feeling yourself, you're still able to keep these things up. You have the mental strength, the fortitude to keep these things up. um Let me just reorganize my deck. All the cards that I had pulled from the other reading. There's a little bit of like sacrificial, like I need to just grin and bear it in order to continue, and I need to grin and bear it, and I also need to continue manifesting. This is kind of like not buckling under the weight of the pressure of the tasks at hand. I like to say this is the feeling that this spread is giving me, like none of the plates can break. You are juggling several plates. None of the plates can break, but also you're not struggling juggling those plates. You are juggling those plates and handling it fine. Um, I'm not saying it's easy, but you're handling it well. And none of them are at risk of breaking. I want to stress that as well. You might start to get into a routine of things. Um, and I think there's still an element of being a little bit emotionally off, and that kind of fueling a lack of enthusiasm, a lack of enthusiasm towards the things that you might be doing soon, or like having a lot of like anxiety and regret about certain things, the way you're doing things. Um, but I'm here to reassure you. I'm really here to reassure you. The prison is really of your own mind. I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. The prison is really of your own mind. Um, Past this point, right? Obviously shit has happened to make you as hyper aware as you are about things. But if you continue to use that mindset, you are ignoring the fact that you're actually doing it and you're doing fine and you don't need to worry. King of 10 of Pentacles is upright, as in foundation is good. Okay, 9 of Pentacles is right next to it. Whatever else you have invested in is going to come into fruition, right? You're going to be able to harvest the fruits of your labors, right? This is why I say whatever else you're worried about past this point is kind of like in your own head, is because she has this blindfold, right? And she is surrounded by these swords, but they're not actually doing anything. And in fact, she could really use the sword to cut her own ties, like cut herself out of this. This is being trapped within your own mind and not being able to break out of that. I think that there's going to it's going to become clear to you that the way to break out of that is by um